Welcome back to Fox 9 Sports Now. Henry Lake returns to chat about the Gopher men's basketball team. And Henry, unfortunately, they are in uncharted waters right now. Last night they suffered their worst home loss in a Big Ten game ever. 81-46. That's what they're saying against Maryland. They're on track to finish last in the conference for the second straight year, something that has supposedly never happened. I don't know because the program goes back 100-some years, so I didn't go through every to double-check it, but it doesn't sound good. Ben Johnson in his second year having a tough time of things, and for those who are saying that, oh, he's got to go, we got to fire him, it would be $8 million to buy him out.
No.
So what do we see? What's going on here?
Well, they're clearly it's a program that needs an infusion of talent because right now they're just not talented enough to win in the Big Ten, period, point blank. When you look at the recruiting class that supposedly Ben has coming in next year, it's supposed to be a shot in the arm. We'll see. But right now they just don't have enough healthy bodies to compete in the Big Ten, and even if guys are healthy, they're not getting it done.
So here's something else that has to be put on the table, the transfer portal. And as you said, there's supposed to be talent coming. But what happens if those guys turn tail? What happens if the current players he has, the Garcias, the Battles, they say, I've seen enough, and they go. Does Ben need to show something in these last 7-8 games of the year?
Well, I don't think that Ben's job is in jeopardy or anything like that.
Right.
You just kind of mentioned the contract and stuff like that. I mean, definitely he wants to show everybody that he's the guy. He wants to show, everybody that his team's going to fight to the finish. But at the end of the day, when you start looking at the guys that are going out there and trying to compete, they just got to get more out of them. Jamison Battle has had some injuries he's had to deal with. Darson Garcia has battled some stuff. To me, the highlight of the season to this point has been the development of the Payne kid. I think that he's got NBA potential. He's got an NBA body. He's got to continue to develop. It's just one of those situations where right now I feel like the cupboard is bare. And it's interesting you bring up the transfer portal because you start looking at some of the guys that have exited that are still playing college basketball, like Marcus Carr, right? Like those are the type of situations where you look and you scratch your head and you're like, what could have been?
And how much damage could this do? I mean, how long are we looking at possibly getting this turned around? Can it be a quick fix because of the transfer portal and because of these young guys coming in? Or do you think the fan base is really wounded now because those numbers, attendance-wise, have really dropped off this year?
You can always, when you talk about a quick fix, if they turn it around next year, that's year number 3 with Ben, right? So, the recruiting class comes in, they play well. Maybe if they grab a guy or two out of the transfer portal that can really play, then maybe you hit a home run there. As much as I'm optimistic about what Ben can do, the guys that he's bringing in going to have to step up. The Evans kid out of California, I'm telling Gopher fans to pump the brakes. I feel like he's a project, and I feel like a lot of Gopher fans are ready to anoint him and to say that he's the guy that's going to lead us to the promised land. And I don't think that that's a good situation when you look at one person like that and then you try to elevate them, because I don't view him the same way that a lot of Gopher fans that'll look at the YouTube highlights and stuff like that and want to say that he's all world. That's not what I'm thinking.
All right, it's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out at the U. Before we go, though, you want to say good evening and hello to a close friend.
Yeah, I want to say hello to Braxton Battaglia, Team Brax. Thinking about you. She's a special young lady that's battling leukemia. She's a patient at Masonic Children's Hospital. So, Braxton, thinking about you, and I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, she is a very special lady.
She's very special.
And a very powerful lady as well.
Yep.
Henry, thanks so much for coming in, man.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it. Check him out, WCCO Radio nightly. He's before Wolves games. He's after Wolves games. And when the Wolves don't play, you get him the whole time. That's even better.
Like tomorrow night.
There you go. All right. Well, up next.